Hey there. Here's your September housing market report for Durham region. I'm Lucas Bolahood of the Bolahood Group at Coldwell Banker RMR Real Estate. And Durham's housing market saw some further changes as inventory has taken an increase, sales have declined, and the downward pressure from interest rates and buyers' borrowing power from the Bank of Canada is continuing to take hold in our marketplace. Now, this isn't a bad thing from all angles, really. The Bank of Canada increased rates in June and July, and we're sitting at about a 5% policy rate with the Bank of Canada. We should probably expect to see another increase in October, after they elected to hold rates in September at 5%. On October 25th, we should probably expect an increase, maybe about 25 basis points in that time, because inflation is continuing to rise, even though we've seen a decline to at the gas pump, for example. It's suspected that depending on what inflation does from September, and we're looking forward to seeing that report here in our office, that's likely going to translate, though, into an increase in October. But the average sale price in Durham region only declined 2.5% from August, when we were at $930,000. We're now down to $907,000 compared to this time last year, where the average sale price was $915,000. We're actually in a pretty good spot when you think about the fact that in September of last year, the policy rates of the BOC were at 3.5%. So when we see a 1.5 point increase in 12 months later, and the average sale price has only dropped $8,000, we're doing pretty good in terms of what people are willing to pay for a home here in Durham region. Now, the number of new listings in our marketplace has increased fairly significantly. There was a 200, just about 200 new listings that hit the market compared to August, when the numbers were at 1,526. We're now at 1,727 new listings that hit our marketplace. Year over year, there's a big change there. There was only 1,194 new listings in September of 2022. So we have a lot more inventory to choose from, which is why we're going to see a bit of a shift in the pressure points as we're shifting towards more of a balanced market, and buyers are going to have a lot more opportunity to pay a price that they're willing to pay in this marketplace. It seems like there's less competition out there right now. We're not seeing as many multiple offer situations because sales are down about 16% from this time last month, but we're relatively on par for where we saw September of last year. So not too uncommon, but with that being said, inventory is what I'm really focused on for this month, because we were at 1.8 months of inventory in August, and we spiked to 2.5 months of inventory in September. Now, the closer we get to 3 months of inventory is when we're going to hit a balanced market, where we're going to see a lot more conditional sales in place, and buyers are really going to take their time to secure the right home for them. But as I look this morning, and I'm looking at the active listings on the market relative to the number of sales we saw last month, we're at 2.9 months of inventory right now. So we're right on the cusp of becoming a balanced marketplace here in Durham. So homeowners should be aware. Price is a very sensitive topic right now, and homeowners are going to have less to purchase with as time passes. So if you're thinking about making a move, and your traditional thought process is, I want to buy a home first before I decide to sell my existing property, you might want to rethink that decision, because if you have the opportunity to sell your home first, you're going to know what your equity that you're going to get out of the home is, and really what that's going to better inform what budget you can move forward with. Combine that with obviously what your lender will provide in terms of a mortgage, but you're going to have a much better idea of what you're going to get equity out of your home, and when you're going to make that purchase next. So if you are in a situation and you come up, the appraisal value of the property comes up short. Let's say you've purchased the home at $950,000 and it's only appraised at $900,000. The bank is going to ask you for a $50,000 check, and if you know what funds you have coming from the sale of your property, you can make a better informed decision about whether you have the equity to make up that difference. So it's an important thing as you're looking at trying to navigate these more turbulent waters here from a seller's perspective. Price is very sensitive, and so is presentation. We're not in the situation now where, like in 2021 or 2022, where you could just throw a sign along, take some really low quality pictures from your cell phone, and not stage the property, just put it on MLS, and it would sell like hotcakes, within a day or two. We're not in that market anymore. There's not going to be multiple offers on a property like that, and the price better reflect it if you are bringing a product like that to the marketplace. So it's something to keep in mind here. So if you've got questions about the value of your home, you're thinking about making a move, not sure how to make that all happen, give me a call. I'd be happy to show you how to navigate that process and help you make better informed decisions about your real estate investments. So with that, thanks so much for taking some time to watch this video today. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll be with you again soon. Bye for now.